Welcome back to Just Scribble for an update on the energy fold that I bought from the Sweet Planner. So I do have a full unboxing and first impressions of this energy fold. It is a Trifold pocket cover from the Sweet Planner. It is made out of genuine leather. It has 20mm Krause rings, a zipper pocket, card pockets, no big back pocket. When I did the unboxing and first impressions of this, I told you guys that I would come back and show you guys how I have this set up. I've actually decided that I'm not going to keep this cover and I am going to be selling it. I have not used it, but I thought I would go ahead and show you guys how I would set it up if I had used it, and then also talk to you guys a little bit about why I decided that I'm not going to keep it and I'm actually going to sell it. So my intention of buying the Trifold was to try it out and see if I liked it as my everything on the go option. So it would be my wallet, it would be my on the go notebook for like brain dumps and all those kinds of things, and it would also have my everyday carry planner in it. So that was the intention. This would be for change, the zipper pocket, my ID, my debit card, credit cards, those kinds of things would go here in these card slots. I would use this slot here for cash. I don't carry a lot of cash with me, but I always try to keep a little bit of cash on hand, so I would keep that for cash. The rings, which we're going to kind of set up, would be for on the go notes, lists, brain dumps, things like that. I have a few different things here with me, but I'll show you guys like how I would have set it up. So I would have put a page lifter at the back, and then I would have put these tabs. I have these 4 tabs in pocket size. This is a pocket size planner. This one says lists, and then I have quotes, ideas, and notes. And each section has different papers and deco and those kinds of things. So the back part would be notes. And so I would have this notes section, and I have blank tomorrow paper there, and this printable from my minimal planner that says tips to avoid burnout. And I would put that there. And then I think I would put this little like a sleeve here so that I could put a little bit of deco. Then I would put the ideas section, once again blank tomorrow paper. I could have printed on this and made lines or grid, but I don't mind the blank in this size, so I would put my blank tomorrow paper and this little decorative page from my minimal planner that says mood boosters. So I'd put that there. Then I would put my quotes section, once again with the blank tomorrow paper, and then a My Minimal Planner sort of dashboard page that's a daily reminder: smile and laugh, be kind, hydrate and exercise. Consistency is greater than perfection. Live a little. I like to have something with me to write down quotes when I'm out and about or at work or wherever, because I run across quotes that I like all sorts of places, and so I like to write them down here, and then I can transfer them to my commonplace book when I get back home. Then I would put this folder from Chic Sparrow there, so I have a place to put like loose papers and things. Then I would put the list section. This one actually has printable checklist pages, and then at the front it has a tasks reminder. This is from Plan with B. And then a little dashboard from my minimal planner that says clear your mind. Just a place for like a brain dump. So that would go there. And then in front of that, this little dashboard from my minimal planner that says I'm feeling, because I like it. I like the little doodles. And then this jelly from Chic Sparrow that has a secretarial pocket there and a pocket there, so I could put some sticky notes here, and then I could put like a photo of my family there. And that's kind of how I would set up the rings. And then back here, I would just have this to store anything I wanted to store. Over here, I would put a washi card so that I could cut washi like that. I'd probably put maybe a little bit of deco. I would put a magnetic pin here, or I would stick a decorative card here in this little pocket. Like, let's see. I don't know if that'll fit. That wouldn't fit, but something small, or maybe like a little sticker. This is from Moody Cats. Like a little die cut sticker. That looks super cute. Yeah, so like that. So like a little die cut sticker, a washi card, and then maybe some deco or extra washi cards or stencil cards. Because I have little stencils that are the size of credit cards, so I would stick those there. And then back here, I would have stuck a I would have stuck a passport size planner. This one is actually just a notebook, but it is the same size as like the common planner passports. So I would have stuck a planner back here like this. And so the intention would be that this would be my planner, and then this would be supplemental to this. So I would have a place to put shopping lists and random thoughts and notes and quotes and things like that, so that that way I could use this thinner compact passport and I wouldn't need too much space. The stuff I didn't need to retain long term or archive, stuff that I just needed to get out of my head could go here, and then my plans could go here. And so that was the intention, that this side here would kind of be my wallet, that this part here would be my on-the-go notebook for just all the things in my brain, all of the open tabs in my brain, and to retain reference information if I wanted, things like that. This would be just for extra storage. Then my planner would be here, and then this would be stencils and a washi card, kind of planner functional things, and then some deco there. And this is how I had planned on using it, making the passport planner the primary and making this a supplement to this. I hope that makes sense. And so I had planned on doing that, and then it's a trifold, so it closes like this. But as you will see, when you do that with the passport, it doesn't lay right and it doesn't close right. So you can't actually get it to lay properly. I did see on a reel from Sweet Planner that you can alternatively tuck this way and then put your rings on top of it, and you can close it that way, but it still does the same thing. So what I had intended on using this for, and the way I had wanted to use it, was to use a really small, thin, compact passport in here and to be able to use the trifold feature, but it doesn't work. So then I thought maybe it would work okay, but instead of keeping the passport in here, which was really what I had preferred, keep a monthly booklet from Passport, and I could have like our monthly over here, like this. And then I could add a daily section in here or weekly section in here, and I could have our monthly planner here, and then my daily/weekly plans here with the lists and things. And I could fold that up either this way or that way, and I could carry it like that. And it was okay. This would be like almost like my purse. Like this would be an all-in-one kind of thing. But it really wasn't what I wanted, because I really wanted the passport planner to be the primary and this to be the secondary. And the only way that this works, because of the design, because of the size of the rings, because of the way the trifold closes, is to make this your primary and this secondary. So it'd be to make this where all of your planner stuff goes, and then this as a notebook that just has sticker release paper so that you have stickers to use in your ring planner. Or this is your monthly, like I said, and everything else is here. Or this is just a thin notebook for like brain dump. But the way this is designed, the way that it closes and the way that it holds everything, makes this the primary purpose of the cover and this the secondary. And what I wanted was the opposite. So this really isn't an ideal planner for me for that reason. The other reason that I decided that I didn't want to use this and I wasn't going to keep it ultimately, and that I'm going to sell it, is that I really don't enjoy the stiffener in this. It has really hard, firm stiffener in this, so it's not pliable at all. These pieces are all really, really stiff, and I really don't enjoy that. I also think that they missed an opportunity by not including a pen loop. So I don't like the fact that there's not a pen loop. Some people I have seen just kind of toss a pen down here into the ring. I don't like that. So I would have to put some sort of a dashboard with a pen loop, or add a pen loop to something on the rings to tuck in there. If I do that, that makes it even harder to put something over here, like a passport insert or a passport monthly planner or what have you. So that was another reason why I decided not to do this. Yet another reason is because I kind of have come to realize that for me, what I need on the go is not necessarily the same thing as what I need in an everyday carry. So I think a lot of times we use the term on the go planner and everyday carry planner, sometimes interchangeably, depending on what your planner system is. And initially I kind of thought for me that those two things were the same thing, that whatever planner I carried as my EDC was also my on-the-go planner or my on-the-go notebook. And what I've discovered, at least for me, is that my everyday carry is the planner that I carry with me every day because I go into the office to work and I need our personal plans with us. I need a place for shopping lists and to write down things that I think of that we need to do, and to do things when I'm on my lunch break or on my way home from work, to schedule appointments, all those types of things. And that planner does come with me a lot, also not to work. So I will carry when I'm out running errands or going to a friend's house or something like that. But more often than not, that planner goes with me Monday through Friday, and then our main planner stays home. And I am going to do a video talking about like kind of how all that kind of works. But I don't always take that everyday carry planner with me everywhere. I don't take it with me when I go to the movies. I don't take it with me when I go to an event. I don't take it with me when I go out to dinner to meet with friends most of the time. But I do like to have some sort of notebook, paper, pen with me all the time, because ideas for my YouTube channel pop up at any time. I may run across a quote that I like at any time. I may think of something that I need to buy, or an idea for my kiddo's birthday, or I may get an email from school about something that we need to take care of. And so I always need and want pen and paper with me because I don't like to put that stuff into just a notes app on my phone. I much prefer to write things down on paper. And so I always need a notebook of some sort with me, and that's my on the go, because that's what's with me all the time. It's always in my handbag. It's always with me pretty much no matter where I go. That's always with me. And so my everyday carry planner and my on the go aren't the same thing. They're actually separate. One is a notebook to kind of capture all of this stuff, my lists, my quotes, my ideas, and my notes. And the planner is an actual planner. And so they're actually kind of separate. And I really don't actually need them to be together. This is actually kind of chunky and kind of a lot to carry with me all the time. So I decided that because I couldn't make this work the way I really wanted it to work, and because I really didn't need these two things to be together, I didn't really need this passport planner as an everyday carry option to be with my on-the-go notebook. Like, they didn't need to be together, and together they were just like way too much and way too chunky. So I decided that I wouldn't use this, and it really wasn't for me. Some of it is coming to the realization of what I truly need versus what I thought would be like a good thing to try and might be a good option. And had this worked with the passport planner, it might have actually been a good option. But because it didn't, it got me thinking that I don't really need all that stuff combined in here. That fact combined with the fact that I really don't like how stiff this is, and I'm just not overly into this design. I think the craftsmanship is nice. Like, I don't see any stitching issues or anything like that, but this is not my ideal design for a trifold pocket ring setup. I would do it differently if I was doing one, and it's just not really the ideal fit for me. So I decided that I was going to sell this. So I am actually going to be selling this. I'll probably be selling it on Mercari, and so I am going to actually be selling this to someone. It has not been used. The only thing I've done with it is share it and then just now show you guys how I would set it up. So I'm not going to be using this, but I do have some different ring options that I can use as my on-the-go, in addition to a passport that I carry a lot, or a little spiral notebook that I carry a lot. So we'll kind of go between different things for my on-the-go notebooks. Sometimes a passport tan, sometimes my plotter or my woozy ring planners. This one is empty right now, but it's super slim. And these inserts, well, I just moved them over here, didn't I? These fit in here. So there's that. And then I also randomly got this Louis Vuitton, I don't even know, what is it called? PM Agenda, is that right? Pocket Agenda, I think. I'm not very good at the names of the Louis Vuitton. Anyways, I found this on eBay. It's not like in the best shape. It does have like pen marks and stuff like that, but I found this on eBay super cheap. And I loved it because it has purple interior where it says Louis Vuitton, and it has the teeny tiny rings, which I absolutely love. This has a like a plotter zipper case on it. Let me take it off so you guys can see better. But it has these teeny tiny rings, and so I bought this super cheap. It does have this like terribly miniature pen loop. I don't know if I would actually end up using that, but it has card slots here, and then it has pocket there and a pocket there. So if I wanted my on-the-go notebook to also be a wallet, and I didn't want to carry passport or my plotter at the time, with like a wallet insert. I could put my debit card and my ID, all of that in these little pockets. I have this pocket that I can use for cash. I have this pocket where I could put like receipts or ephemera, whatever it is that I want. And then I have the teeny tiny rings for my lists, quotes, notes, all of that stuff. And I could carry this. So I bought this like super cheap because I thought it would be a really fun option because it's really slim and it has the purple interior, which I love. And I thought we could paint it. So that's actually what we're gonna do. Not on this video, on a video soon. We are actually going to paint the outside of this in a beautiful like light purple lilac color. And so it'll have the beautiful like royal purple on the inside with the Louis Vuitton and the gold rings. And then the outside will be painted and we'll do it together. So I bought this as another option. I wasn't really looking for this, it just popped up and it was so cheap. I just thought it would be fun to buy and to paint with you guys. Like it would be just kind of a fun, just like a fun little craft project. But these in a spiral notebook that I carry sometimes. So a Passport TN spiral book or one of these pocket rings. Those are gonna be like my on-the-go notebook options that I keep with me at all times for notes and lists and ideas and all that kind of stuff. And this is going to go up for sale. That's my little video. I just wanted to share with you guys. I had unboxed this and given you guys some like initial thoughts. I'm sure you could tell from my unboxing that it wasn't overly happy with the layout of this, but at the time I wasn't gonna dismiss it completely. I wanted to set it up and I wanted to kind of see like how I could make it work or if I could make it work. And maybe if I would like it a little bit more. But ultimately this really isn't a good setup for me. I think this part is good to have this as like a wallet option if you carry pocket rings for your on the go or your everyday carry planner, whatever it is that you want to call it. I think that part's good. I don't find value in this part because I thought this part would allow me to combine book bound and ring bound and use them together. And it doesn't because it doesn't actually fold properly. I do think some of that is the size of these rings because these are 20 millimeter, and I think if they were smaller, like 13 or even 11, it would work better. But I think a lot of it is actually the stiffener and like how stiff this is. It just can't trifold the way that I want it to trifold, and then it's just kind of too big and clunky. But that's my update. I just wanted to share with you guys because I had unboxed this with you guys so you guys would know that I'm not going to be using it and that I am going to be selling it. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to put them down below. I will definitely get back with you. Give me a thumbs up if you like this update on the energy fold from the Sweet Planner. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.